Hello.
Hello.
Hear me okay?
Yeah,
All right. My name is Jordan. What is your name?
my name is Tushar. I'm from the I'm from the Asian country of Bangladesh.
You're from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. From Dhaka or from what part of
No,
Bangladesh?
I live in a city name is Kustia, and it's far from around 400 kilometer from Dhaka.
400 kilometers from Dhaka. Okay, that's pretty far. Bangladesh
Yeah,
is not that big of a country. It's pretty far to be 400 kilometers away.
yeah. It's a developing country, and it's a small country.
Yeah, no worries. All right. So, my name is Jordan. I'm from Canada. How can I help you today, Tushar?
Actually, I wanna improve my reading skill. So it's the connected with pronunciation.
Okay, so you would like to work on reading and pronunciation. Absolutely. Just give me 1 second here. How good do you think your reading skill is? Do you think you're intermediate or a beginner?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. How about we start off with some beginner reading material and we'll work our way up.
Okay. Um, you give me a reading article. I will read that article, and after completing my reading, you will judge me how uh,
Yep,
who is level I am. Whose
absolutely.
level am I?
What level you are? Okay,
Okay.
what level I am. Yeah, so the correct sentence would be you'll tell me what level I am. All right. Good. I'm just
So,
looking for something. I think. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find an actual article, and if
mhm.
it's too hard, we can switch to something else pretty quickly. All right. Give me 1 second to find an article. Alrighty. Level 5 is what I'm looking for.
Okay, my tutor, who is state you live in Canada?
So Canada doesn't have states; it has provinces, but I mean
Yeah,
they're the same thing. I live in the province of Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Wow, I heard the name before,
You've
Saskatchewan.
heard
It's
Saskatchewan
it's
before.
it's
Why?
freezing and it's too cold.
Yes, yes, that is correct. Why have you heard of Saskatchewan? Nobody should have heard of Saskatchewan. You're the first student all day that has heard of Saskatchewan.
I,
All
and
right.
I saw many places now in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan have a university, Saskatchewan University.
Yeah, University of Saskatchewan. There's the
Yeah.
University of Regina. There's several universities here. Yep. All right, good. So you were looking, are you looking to study in Canada? Why did you know Saskatchewan?
No, but yeah, sometimes I watch YouTube video, and
Mhm.
it's not major focus, but irrelevantly I watch many videos, and I like
Mhm.
to travel, so that's why I'm looking for any new state or new province, new country,
Mhm.
a little bit
Mhm.
starving for know the new news about new country. And Canada is
Okay,
awesome.
sometimes.
Could you go
Sometimes yes,
on this
sometimes
link?
no. Yeah, yeah, you can go on this link, absolutely. Um, so a lot of people that move to Canada from other countries, they call Canada the beautiful prison. Um, because once you get here, it's really hard to leave.
Mhm.
Um, and you have to work a lot, but at least it's a nice place to live, is the idea. So it's a prison, but it's a beautiful prison. So
What's the capital name in Canada?
Canada, the capital is named Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Mhm. Ottawa is in Ontario.
Okay, and I know the other province names, several province names like Toronto, um, British Columbia.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
Quebec.
have British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec. Do you know any of the other ones?
No. New
No,
Guinea.
that's what.
No, New
Yeah.
Guinea. No, no,
New
no,
Guinea.
no, no, no. I don't know.
No, there is one that starts with New. There's New Brunswick. New Brunswick. There's Nova
Burns.
Scotia,
Yeah, Nova
Prince Edward
Scotia.
Island.
Um, Nova Scotia. Yes.
Yeah, Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. And Newfoundland. Maybe that's the one you were thinking of. Newfoundland. The easiest province for me to remember. Newfoundland.
Okay. If I want to go Canada for traveling, which state is perfect for me?
If you want to go to travel, it depends on what kinds of things you like to see. So
Mm,
generally, Western Canada is more beautiful than Eastern Canada. So I would recommend British Columbia and Alberta. But if you go to Eastern Canada, I recommend Quebec and Newfoundland.
okay.
Depends. Canada is a huge country, right? Like it's hard to
Yes.
get recommendations. So do you have this link open?
Yeah, I opened this link. My teacher, first, I want to ask, please, is your schedule is open so that I can
Yep.
reservation next time?
Yeah, you can absolutely reserve lessons. I'll send you a link to my schedule after our
Okay,
lesson.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Okay, so just scroll down to the article. It says exercise 2 article.
Yeah. First word, shattered.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the vocabulary. We're going to skip the vocabulary because we're just focusing on your
Okay,
pronunciation,
okay,
right?
okay. He was
Right.
shattered by the time he finished the race. He was punished by his teacher for being late. My
Mm-hmm.
partner and I are thinking about moving in together. We have
Mm-hmm.
almost totally run out of food.
Mm-hmm.
This train has its steam engine.
All
Steam
right. So can
engine.
you just say, yeah, there you go. So the only word you said wrong was shattered, the
Shat-
very first one.
Shattered.
Yeah.
Shattered. I
Yeah.
mean I mean D. In the
Sorry?
middle, I pronounce D. Shattered.
So it's actually a T. You can say shattered. Yeah, shattered. Oh, you're right. It's between a D and a T. You can say the D. It's fine. Nobody's going to be upset about it.
Okay.
Just make sure you say shattered. Erd is the part you kind of, it was a little muddy the first time you said it.
Shattered. Shattered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exercise
2 article. How to say you are dead tired.
Mm-hmm.
You will know what it's like to feel shattered at the end of a long day. If you are ever too tired to think of how to put that feeling into words, here are some expression you can use. If you are tired because if you are tired because you have been working hard or doing too much, you can say you were tired out. What is
Mm-hmm.
this?
We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, just keep reading.
Okay. Now, this expression was first used in the US during the 9th century with the word "tarker" based on the older word that was used to mean to punish. So, if your son fell asleep while eating his dinner, you might say to your partner, "Look like he's all tuckered out after a long day at school." If someone feels like they have no energy to keep going, you can say they have run out of steam. The expression comes from the time of steam trains, when a train would not be able to keep moving if it was not able to make enough steam. So, if your son often fell asleep during dinner, your partner might say, "You should have dinner earlier." He always ran out of his team at about this time. If someone is very tired, you can say they're dead tired. And as someone is so tired they feel like they could fall asleep at any moment, you can say they're dead on their feet. So you might say to your partner, "I would love to eat dinner earlier. To be honest, I'm normally dead on my feet my this time too."
Okay. So honestly, you did a really good job. There's a few little things here and there. So for example, expressions, you didn't quite hit the S at the end. Um, I think that's just it's a common feature is Bengali your mother language?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Bengali, there's sometimes unreleased consonants at the end of words. Like you make the sound for you make the shape for the letter, but you don't let the air out, right? Yeah. Sometimes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So in English, with the exception of some parts of England,
Mhm.
there's some accents in England where they do that, but most times in English we release our consonants. So we would say expressions. So we let
Mhm.
this go, expressions. All right, so that's just a little thing there. We're going to get to ED pronunciation later, but in general,
Mhm.
I was very impressed. So one thing pronunciation wise you could do a little differently is just try to articulate each letter just a little bit more. But the way it sounds to me, and this is very common in Bengal and northern India, sorry, Bangladesh and northern India, is there's a bit of a British influence on the English, right? Something about Great Britain being in India for 100 years. Um, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's just for my style of English, it's a little different, right? In Canada. So what I noticed is specifically the letter R, right? So this is it's up to you how you want to say it, but in British English, if you want to say it
Mhm.
the British way, whenever R is following another consonant, we pronounce it. So, for example, train, even in England, they will still say train.
Fine.
Sometimes they'll say twain because they can't say the R, but usually it's train.
No, actually, my tutor, I want to learn US or Canadian accent, but I
Okay,
don't
perfect.
like a British accent.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's go with that then. So when you say train, really make sure the R is well pronounced. Train.
Train,
Okay, good.
train.
To make your R a little bit clearer, make sure your tongue is between the teeth and the
Mhm.
bottom of your tongue hits the bottom of your mouth. Or the front of your tongue hits the bottom of your mouth just behind the teeth. So
Train,
train.
train.
There you go. Okay. So it's a very different way to make the letter R than in like Bengali where it's like re, like it's up there, right? Yeah, in English it's down at the front. Okay, good. The only other word was dead. Can you say dead again?
Dead, dead,
Dead. Yeah, dead. So ignore the A there. Just say the E. Dead.
dead, dead,
Dead. Yeah, good. All right. So again, make sure you release the D at the end. Dead. Dead. All right.
dead,
Dead. Tired.
dead.
Perfect. All right.
It's the same. Father.
Father.
When I call father, "Hi dad." What
Dead
is
versus
this?
dad. Okay. So this is I understand here. Okay, so we have and we're running out of time though, so we're gonna have to talk about that next time. Dead and dad are different. One's an one's an ah. So for the ah, open the mouth wider. Ah,
Mhm.
dad. All right.
Dead.
The last thing was just fell and fall. I think you know the difference. You just read fall as fell instead of call. All right. Talk to you next time. I'll send you my schedule. Nice to meet you, Tushar. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.